Should a person be able to testify at the trial of the suspect accused of killing them? A potential historic decision on that question just hours away. Good evening. I'm Mike Jackson.
And I'm Colleen Marshall. Michael Slager is charged with the murder of Judy Malinowski. He pleaded no contest to setting Malinowski on fire 3 years ago and was sentenced to 11 years in prison. But Malinowski died last year, and Slager is now charged with her murder. Before her death, Judy Malinowski recorded a deposition complete with a cross-examination by Slager's attorneys. Now, a judge is set to decide if Judy's testimony will be allowed to be played in court during Slager's murder trial. Only on NBC4, Judy's mother opens up about why she believes her daughter's testimony should be allowed. Katie Ferrell spoke with her exclusively and joins us now.
Mike, Colleen, doctors did not expect Judy to live through the night after she was lit on fire, but she survived for nearly 2 more years. While she was never able to leave her hospital room, a judge brought a courtroom to her to give that deposition. Her mom, Bonnie Bose, says who better to tell what happened that day than Judy herself.
Judy fought to tell the truth, to testify.
Thursday, a judge will decide whether or not a jury ever sees that deposition.
Who better to tell under oath what happened?
Judy's mom, Bonnie Bose, spent 700 days in the hospital with Judy after she was brutally burned in August of 2015. She says her daughter suffered unimaginable pain.
Perhaps think of burning your finger on a stove and how bad that hurts, but think of that magnified with gas and burned 95% of your body.
Bonnie expects the defense to try and discredit Judy's testimony because of the amount of medicine she was on to manage her pain. Medicine Bonnie says Judy backed off of to give the deposition.
You know, she knew that she was testifying to her own homicide. The courage that she must have had should stand up for, I think, all women with domestic violence.
Bonnie says she's ready to testify if called to the stand. She was with Judy before, after, and during breaks of that deposition. She says her daughter knew exactly what she was doing.
And she also knew in her mind that she wasn't going home.
Michael Slager is currently serving an 11-year sentence for setting Judy on fire. His attorneys are fighting to keep that deposition out of court during this upcoming murder trial, saying it's a slippery slope if the judge allows it to be used. Colleen?
All right, thanks so much, Katie. Now, if that videotape testimony of Judy Malinowski is allowed to be presented in this case, she will essentially be testifying about her own death. This would be a first for an Ohio court, and legal experts from around the country are interested in the outcome of this case. Prosecutor Ron O'Brien won permission to tape the bedside deposition, with attorneys for the defense cross-examining Malinowski because O'Brien argued the need to perpetuate the testimony. It's a first, as I said, in the state court, but it has been done in some federal cases. Courts generally deny requests to use such testimony unless there are special circumstances, and that would include the witness is very elderly or the witness is gravely ill and in danger of dying. The prosecution can certainly prove that Judy Malinowski was gravely ill at the time she was deposed, but the defense is sure to argue tomorrow that her physical injuries were so shocking and the videotape so disturbing that it will unfairly prejudice the jury against defendant Michael Slager. Katie Ferrell will be in court tomorrow, and we will bring you the updates on air and online at NBC4i.com.
The defense